So this is part, oh shit, 9 maybe? Last week Digimon was Bio Thunderbirdmon. A lot of you guessed Thunderbirdmon. It was Bio Thunderbirdmon. However, I will give you a pass because the silhouette I chose, you totally couldn't even see the syringe. Like that's how you know it's a Bio Digimon. They've got the syringe sticking out of him. Maybe if this was weeks ago before I actually won one, then I would have been like, well, it sucks because you guys didn't guess it, but whatever. But that was kind of unfair. However, someone did guess it, so a lot of you had like the reasoning, like you were like, oh man, I love season 5 of Digimon. It's actually a good season, unlike Gross Wars, where you keep getting all of these from. So of course I know this Digimon. It's like you were half right, but not all the way. So half does not count. Half is still failing. All right. Shit. Which one of these is the one? Okay. And at some point I would have put up the other one. This week's whatever. All right. What the fuck are we doing? There's a new chapter, meaning I should have to do something story related. I do. I have to go check out Yumashima, whatever the fuck his name was. So yeah, pretty excited. I gotta record this. I didn't do it yesterday, so I'm recording this at noon. So whatever time this comes out, you can be like, oh wow, so that's how long it takes to get one of these videos out. And I'll be like, yes, including that I have a class at 3, so if the upload fails, then I gotta fix it after that. Yamashina, you're a stubborn one. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know any Kamashiro. You're asking if I've never heard of them? The first I heard of them was from you. No, it was before that. On the news, I think? Wait, no, maybe I heard it from my daughter? I don't know. Ask my daughter. Ask Chica. I need to lie down. I suddenly feel dizzy. Does he even have any lens in those glasses? Chica, she said she was going to Shibuya, I believe. A new single from a band was going to be available for a limited time at Shibuya Records. Jimiken? No, that wasn't it. Oh, thank God. You must really excuse me. You really must excuse me. Let's go to Shibuya Records in Shibuya. No shit. To talk to Yamashina's daughter, Chica. Alright. So yeah, I got Carlos coming to visit later today. So I gotta get this shit done and out. That's about it. I don't know if we'll record anything. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Depends on how tired we are after getting back. I don't think we have any plans today though, so we might record something. Okay, so yeah, I actually saw someone playing at the store. Like I saw a YouTube video of it. And it says no life, no music. So why the fuck would they change it to fill the world with music? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Oh, you know what? I know exactly why it is. Because it's not supposed to be real places. They're supposed to be based on real places, but not the actual places. That's what that like little message in the beginning of the game is for. That they don't want anyone to sue, but they can still use the things. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll let that slide. Because if they're trying to avoid copyright, then God knows I know that struggle. Chica with a really, really, really short dress. You just want to, you say you have questions? Again? We just want to be left alone. Well, what is it now? What? About my dad? It's not really much to say. Until recently, my dad was a workaholic. He didn't even come home on his days off. But he seemed to change more recently. He spoke a shit to taking care of his family. I'm not sure why exactly. Maybe something changed with his work. Before I know he worked for a place called the Nile Corporation, but shouldn't you be on your way? I don't have much free time either. Can I go now? I mean, you're a kid. You have so much free time. Get out of here. How did it go? Any useful clues? The Nile Corporation. I hadn't thought that there'd be a connection there. Nile Corporation. Our paths crossed before. Detective Matayoshi looked into the company once before. You just said that. My father was involved in that investigation too. They were following up on a hunch, apparently. Okay, you can look into that Nile Corporation for me. You might be able to get in some info at the corporate pavilion near the Eden entrance. I'll look into the case files that my father and Detective Matayoshi put together back then. Alright, I'm counting on you. We got some creepy music. What do we got on the Digiline? Thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. It's daytime over there, it's night here. I went all over collecting data. Good job today, Mom. Do we get tomorrow off? What? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, so I'm going the wrong way. So I guess it's kind of hard to... maybe it's not that hard, but he probably has to run right by Victor Uchida. So... That's not too... You probably can't miss him. Because I know I got to him at the end of the last part, but I think for this one, he might not be missable. I think for chapter 20, he's not missable either, but chapter 20 is the last chapter. So I just assume that he stays there forever. The rest he most certainly is, though. Alright, are we actually going to do shit this time? Remember that one part where I had... Alright, let's play the guessing game. It's not that dude in the middle. It's either the dude on the left or the right. Which one do you think is going to have the right answer? I'm going with right. Hurry up, I'm busy, you know. That does sound kind of unfamiliar. Yes, I'm sure I've never heard of it. Yeah, whatever, who cares about that? More importantly, who do you think about Eden's adversary system? Are you really satisfied with it? You don't even care, do you? With that base, of course you don't. Damn. Alright, well, that was interesting. Alright, let's talk to you who clearly doesn't have the answer. Sup. Nah, I never heard of that company. Sounds like some loser third-rate sweatshop. Haha. Just like every other person on the internet, you commented without being useful. Okay. Be awfully nice if my kids could also work in a big company like Kamashiro. You know, that's a company created to research the Eden Avatar system, isn't it? I think they were bought out by some big company a long time ago. They aren't around anymore. Better head back to the office. So they were bought out by a big company. Well, considering we've only heard of 2 companies, and one of them was just talked about being bought out by the other one, I can venture a guess as to which company bought them. What else? I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. This patch is really good. It's made me want to play the game again. A lot of quality of life changes. Very excited. Well, hello there, young assistant. Are you getting used to working as a detective? I mean, I've platinumed this game, so I'm already a pretty fucking accomplished detective. So that look, you're looking at me like I'm not supposed to be here. Kyo-chan can tell you why I'm here. Well, something strange has happened, and we can't find the NIL Corporation files, so I thought I'd ask someone directly involved with the case itself. Of course you didn't find them. All the files are stored together at Kamashiro. At Kamashiro? I'm ashamed to have to admit this, but we had to leave the files there. This was that hunch of yours, isn't it? Yes. At the time, suspicions were raised that Kamashiro had acquired the NIL Corporation illicitly. Your father and I were investigating that when we ran into a little problem. Pressure came down from up top. We were forced to abandon the case. At the time, we were also forced to hand over all case files to Kamashiro, too. So Kamashiro pulled the strings. There was a self-incriminating move, wasn't it? That was the implied understanding. Since we knew how bad it was, we decided to keep silent track of where the case files were stored. I kept track even after your father passed away. Now the files are being stored deep within the Avalon server, which is the main Kamashiro server. I'm sure it's the part of cyberspace Kamashiro employees call the confidential database. And when I say I've kept track, it's not like I've confirmed the data's location firsthand. At best, it's conjecture based on info from scans on the environs. Call it my intuition. That's good enough for me. Well then, I say it's about time we had them return what they've been keeping for us. Listen to me, Kyo-chan. This is Kamashiro we're dealing with. How do you plan to get around with top-notch security of a world-renowned company? Let's learn from the case of the robbing rooster. Jesus Christ. We don't force our way through a closed gate. Instead, we employ strategy and have them open it for us. That's the Trojan horse, you bastard. Whoa, hey now. Is that even possible? Good detective makes the impossible possible. What? We already have a rooster of our own lined up. Someone who can crow in just the way we need. And we'll get her to help us when it comes to infiltrating Kamashiro. Aha, speak of the devil. Begging your pardon. Once again, you've arrived right on time. This is my client, Yuko Kamashiro. Has there been any progress? Yuko Kamashiro? You don't mean the former president's... I see, no one would question her if she were to walk into corporate HQ. What, who is this? Young lady, we need your assistance, please. Huh? What? Huh? What? What? I read that out of order. I don't think you guys will mind. I don't think that ruined the video, did it? I see. What do you say? We really need your help with the investigation. That's fine. I want to know if my suspicions are correct after all. Aha, but I'm a minor, and as such my authority within the company is rather restricted. I doubt I'll be able to do much more than get you into the lobby of the main office. Let me think about this. If I were inviting friends from school to take a tour, it shouldn't be an issue getting you into the lobby, I think. It'd be hard passing me and Kyo-chan off as your friends. Worst case, they might recognize us too. So long as you can get my assistant in, that would be terrific. Could you manage that? But then how do you get to the confidential database? Do you have some means of doing that? Even if your assistant were a world-class hacker, I doubt it's even possible. Cyber Sleuth can make the impossible possible. I guess we're lucky I'm a Cyber Sleuth. Well, pretty much the same fucking answer. Well, here we have it. Yuko, leave the domain of cyber sleuthing to us. Really bothers me that not a single one of those options ever has any consequence. It's the same answer no matter what. And once you know that, it makes it kind of ridiculous. Very well, I'll go and get things set up. What are you actually going to do, Kyo-chan? To get in, I have an idea, actually. Oh-ho. There was this one case where I got my hands on a little program. I'm thinking of having a customized for my assistant with the help of someone I know. Shall we get started with the preparations? My dear assistant, start by heading to Miri Mikaguro's place. I'll let her know that you're coming and why. You can get the details from her. Digimon. I've entrusted a dreadful task to you. Return at once if things get dangerous. I haven't slept a wink since I got here. I had big what does that mean? That wasn't an answer to what I said. Sometimes. I feel like the dialogue translation for the most part is pretty good. But they kind of really fucking drop the ball with the Digiline stuff. A lot of it just doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense. Hey, it's true you're taking a break from school. Sounds like tons of fun. But all of this detective work is keeping me pretty busy. Alright, we can talk to Mirai, but first let's check, because we have a gift, I think. Or I don't. That's cool, too. I need more memory, so I can start carrying more Digimon. Can anyone Digivolve? I can just usually tell just by their levels. No. Tentenmon's close, but for the most part, it doesn't look like anyone's close to Ultimate or Champion level. My preparations are complete. Go ahead, take this program. You got Hacking Skills Stealth Hide. No, it's a Hacking Skills program repurposed from the Baku program Kyoko gave me. By using this, you'll be able to almost perfectly mask your account information. Effectively, you'll be invisible. Given your half-cyber body, you should be able to use that skill not only in cyberspace, but in the real world as well. This skill could potentially be used for a wide variety of crimes. Given your deepening bond with Digimon, I trust you won't use it for evil purposes. That was rhetorical, dear. I see all. You're a cyber sleuth. No, someday you must expose my secrets. I got in touch with Kyoko. Did not need that line of dialogue. Things went well, it seems. I'm sure you have many questions, but start by focusing on the relevant case. I heard from Yuko Kamishiro earlier in the year. Been invited to Kamishiro Corporate HQ. You could have just said Yuko. Stop saying Kamishiro like 8 times a sentence. I'm getting so fucking sick of it. Special visit URL. Kamishiro HQ. Access this URL to access an account with privileges to tour the corporate office. The privileges are limited to the lobby, but that should be enough to let you get in without too much more trouble. We've had our rooster crow, now to set the fox loose in the henhouse. That's not a thing. You've gotten some handy hacking skills, I know, but you'll need to think on your feet in there. Be the wolf in sheep's clothing. I'll take all your cunning, skill, and bravery to sneak on in and waltz out with the grand prize. Also, for the record, Detective Mariyoshi isn't involved with obtaining and using the hacking skills for this case. Keep that in mind. Now then, let's get this job done. Anyway, I guess I better follow this corporate tour URL to Kamishiro Corporate HQ. That was a fucking mouthful. You want some use? Thanks, Mom. I got it. Thanks, second Mom. Okay. I would call her Goat Mom, but she's not even close to Goat Mom. Alright. Kamishiro Enterprises. What are the chances? I'm just going to jump right in and start doing some Digimon battles. I'll answer for you. Not very high. You're so late. I got exhausted just waiting for you. Sneery, familiar voice. She's sneery. You're so late. I got ultra super worried. Oh, not that I was worried about you, see? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. Nick, I need you to pretend you're my friend here. You just follow my leader, right? Is there anything the matter with that? You can pretend to be my friend, right? A school friend? A normal friend? And that's odd. Were the files I dug up on friendship mistaken? What? You want me to act? You want me to act like I normally do? I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure I quite get what you're saying. If that's true, then you and I are already friends out of fashion, no? Oh, okay, I see. That was just a joke that fell flat, right? That was part of the plan, right, Nick? Things got a little too real for me there. I forgot to let myself play along. What I mean is, you've done your homework. I seem to have misjudged you. That was a really awkward conversation. Can you imagine someone's like, oh, good, right. We're friends, got it. Anyway, welcome to Kamishiro. Okay, let's pretend to tour the lobby. I'll pretend to show you around. What? You're going to strike out on your own? What's your actual plan for getting in? What? How does a person just vanish? Both the avatar and the account info. Oh, Miss Yuko, where's your friend gotten off to? Oh, what? My friend has, we're, playing hide and seek. What? Hide and seek? Yes, that's right. Is there some problem? No problem per se. It's the perfect place for hide and seek. It's so spacious. I suppose it is. Sure, there certainly is a lot of space here. By the way, I'm in it. Oh, I'm it. That's what she meant. Oh, well then, good luck, I guess. Thank you. I'm going to find my friend. Just you watch. That's the spirit. Just a lot of awkward silence. Well then, give it your best shot. Say hello to your friend for me. He says hello. Program that seals an account. This requires Digimon program hacking skills, which is completely illegal, I'll point out. But you and Kyokyo did say that cyber sleuthing was your area of expertise, so that's reassuring. When you're finished, meet me here, we'll leave together. Please try not to take too long. There's a limit to the time we can spend pretending to play hide and seek. Not if it's a really good game. I'll see you later then. Kyoko told me to think on my feet, but I don't see any place to connect, jump into, and let me look around. Hacking stealth hide. So stealth hide is one of those, is along with code scan, copy and paste. Stealth hide, you need a virus Digimon in your party to be able to use. That's why, from this point on, really, you should have it anyway, but you should really have one of each. So, virus, vaccine data. Alright, so we need to find a person to jump into. I think this one's, yeah, you can tell because there's a giant X button above my head. The avatar, what servers can it access? Avatars is just data. Can I jump into it? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that shouldn't work, but okay. Alright. This one looks complicated. Oh, cool, Gabumon. I still don't think I've gotten a Gabumon, which is kind of weird. I've gotten black Gabumons, but that doesn't count. Meteor phone? They're data, so it's not going to do much anyway. Haven't heard this music in a while. Did we do a lot of Digimon fights last part? I can't remember. I think we did some. I just remember a lot of fucking talking, like always. I think they're starting to get to the point where they're not really leveling up fast enough, so I have to be careful about how many attacks I use and stuff like that, because they might not refill their SP and HP, which is a minor problem. Oh my god, I'm not going to get stopped at every one of these, am I? I'm like so over leveled for this point that it's like annoying to have to do this many fights, but like they still drop items, so I should still fight them, but it's like, goddamn, give me a fucking break. You can kind of see in the digital shifts, yeah, you can see it from like way far away, but there are items off on these random paths, so it's worth trying to check them out. I think you can find medals and stuff in here. I think there was definitely, when I was doing the medals, I definitely had to go back to one of the digital shifts or digital travel things to find a medal. I just don't remember which one. So the good news is there's no missable medals, except for the Victor Uchida ones. So if you are worried about like coming to a place and not searching it fully, you can at the end of the game you can access every single area that you've been to. So not to worry. You can feel a little bit more safe. It's not too much you have to do. Okay, so I can already see there's nothing over there. I'm not going to bother. Okay, I think I've already gone down a dead end. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, so I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV a lot this past week. I'm hoping I keep up with it because I would like to get back in the game. I'm super into it, but it's like for a while I kind of just stopped playing. Or not, I was still playing. Like I was logging in a couple times a week, probably once a day maybe. Just I wasn't really doing anything. I would just kind of pop in for like a little bit, stop, and then leave. But I'm enjoying it again. They've added a lot of they've added different stuff like mounts that drop from older content. So it kind of gives you a reason to play them again. I spent a couple hours grinding like one of the raids that not that many people have done, just because they drop new items, and I made a couple million gil off it because I'm a fucking gillionaire. So that was good. We get this stuff. I actually like, there's two. There's Avalon. I forget what the other one's called. I'm gonna remember it later. There's Avalon and then a something. But these servers are super fucking cool. This confidential database should be here somewhere. Let's keep moving. Like, I need to win with Greymon so I can get a perfect thumbnail here, because I don't have to do anything to the thumbnail if I do it here. It's already good. I think I had to come back here to get medals from someone. I don't remember who it was though. I think I needed a Waspmon medal and I needed a Kabuterimon medal, which was not easy. You would think it'd be easy, but it wasn't. Boom. Not really. Wow, why do these Wormmon have so much health? Oh, it's because it's only meter 1. That makes sense. Bam. So, yeah, but I'm kind of looking for a single player game to play on the side while I play this, so I'm a little bit lost. I also still need to find more games to Let's Play. I had ideas, but I was not planning to stop Okami this soon, so I'm kind of at a loss, because no one seems to be watching it, so I need to find a game that's fun to watch, fun to play, and enough people will click on it, and enough people will watch it, so that's the line I'm drawing. I'm half looking for suggestions, half like, let's be educated suggestions. Let's not just be like, oh, play this game that I'm a huge fan of, this like obscure RPG or something. It's like, well, that may be fun to play on my own time. That's not going to be a good Let's Play because people might click on the first part or something, but I need something that has staying power, and that's where the difficulty comes from. It's a lot of hard work behind the fucking curtain here, alright? Picking the perfect game is not easy. I got lucky with not lucky, but my whole channel is mostly Digimon based, so about let's say Final Fantasy will get 100 views a week and this will get like 300 views a week. That means 200 of you are not watching anything else I do. And that's fine. Like, if you only like the Digimon stuff, that's okay. But I mean, that does mean eventually I'm going to have to stop making videos because there's only so many Digimon games I can make. I need a fallback. That's the whole point. Is I can't just be a Digimon guy. I can be a Digimon specialist. I can be someone who does like a bunch of Digimon games, and that can be like and that can be like the best thing I do. But if people don't watch the rest of the stuff, then shit, I can only last so long. I can't just wait for new Digimon games to come out. I can't just keep playing the old shitty ones. Digimon World 4. When we do eventually finish this, I'll go back to Data Squad, because that's a pretty decent game, comparatively. And then if they ever translate Digimon Adventure, I'll play that. And Bromstar says they'll finish translating Decode, I'll definitely play that. But beyond that, I mean, what? We wait for next order? Like, it's a limited scope, and it's a very niche thing, so I need something with more broad appeal. Someone recommended, a while ago, someone recommended I play Minecraft. Fuck, there's no fucking way that would work. There's so many Minecraft players and stuff like that, like, just what would be the goddamn point? Like, who's gonna be like, oh yeah, you know how there's already billions of Minecraft videos on YouTube? I just found this new guy, and man, he can't do shit. He's very basic at the game, but man, you should try it. So that's out. I feel like people don't really watch shooters unless you're just like the best player in the fucking game, so I can't do that. There are a couple more RPGs I could do, but again, those are good for like the first part, and then people kind of fall off. It's mostly because of the same problem this game kind of has, where it's just a lot of text, a lot of random battles. I was actually saying that before the random battles started, but yeah, thank you for proving my point. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough line to walk. And plus, I can't really do that many Nintendo games, which sucks, because Nintendo has a couple good games I'd like to Let's Play. But They're really, really bad with copyright stuff. Like, it's more than just you can't monetize it. So I've had it sometimes where they're just like, they'll just mute the audio and I'll have to delete the video. It's really annoying and it's just not worth the effort. So yeah, Kabuterimon was one of the last ones I needed in this area, and you could only find them in the second area. So don't run around in the first area for like an hour like I did. How are things going? I believe my assistant was in the middle of an operation when I noticed the connection link drop. Yes, there's nothing out of the ordinary here. Everything's still going according to plan. Those are some impressive skills. Yes, I was a bit surprised myself. See how adept Nick has gotten at using Digimon programs. No, I'm talking about you, Yuko Kamashiro. The way you arrange the tour of the office and the way you've been responding to everything, you're quite good at thinking on your feet. I'd say you're an old hat at this sort of thing. Just who are you exactly? I don't know what to say. It's just me. I don't know who else I'm supposed to be. Huh? Was there something else? Uh-oh, we've been made. What was that just now? We could be in trouble. It seems our conversation's being eavesdropped on. What? In all likelihood, someone has placed a wiretap program on a digidevice in the real world. I should have noticed it sooner. It takes some real skill to finagle this. Does that actually say finagle? I'm proud of me for recognizing that. This specific of a frequency. Whoever's doing this knows their stuff. Eavesdropping, but that means, yeah, I hate to make this call, but you need to pull out of there ASAP. Consider it a valiant retreat of sorts. Sloan said he wins the race. This line of work requires a patient and diligent disposition. But Nick is still inside. Yes, I doubt it'll be easy to get the abort mission order through. But Nick is my assistant and should be able to figure something out. But you're not in a position to worry about anyone else right now. Hurry up and get out of there. I'll wait for whatever caused my assistant's little vanishing act to wear off. On your way out, it should be possible to cover your tracks and place some misdirection from the outside. It's too risky to keep this conversation going. I'm going to cut the line. Well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. Okay. So this happened to me last time, but I did not know that there was a battle here. So be very, very fucking careful and heal up before you go approach that. No, it's not gonna be good. Let's make a safety save. This seems like a good spot. Well, it's the only spot really. I'm not gonna save over my main file. So if you go over to this, it's code scan. So what you do is, I think you need a data Digimon for it. Code scan. This will unlock the files we need. Accessing data. Data download complete. Man, he treats the people like crap too. Hey, knock it off. Ugh, is there a reason why we're on lookout duty? I know, right? Kamashiro's security measures are top tier. No one's getting through that easily. What are you scared of? Oh no, I feel an electric sneeze coming on. I should explain what that is. It's a physiological phenomenon that the digital body experiences during a dive in the digital world. Essentially, it's no difference between that and a sneeze in the real world. It's just a sneeze, but it's a type of involuntary movement that your body can't hold back. Alright, and right now is not the time for one. What a pain, man, what a pain. I told you to knock it off. This is where they're messing about. I'm sure I heard that somewhere. You can choose Achu, Hachun, Ashui. That was the campiest shit I've ever seen. Where they just described a sneeze for like a minute. Yeah, someone would suddenly show up like, what? What the what? You, where did you pop up from? Who the heck are you? You actually managed to break in? But this is Kamashiro we're talking about. Who the heck are you? So like, what are we going to do with this druid? What are we going to do? What we were ordered to do? Take care of the intruder. Hey you, what are you doing here? Oh snap, Yu-Gi-Oh! What the heck's Yu-Gi-Oh! Doing here? I almost said Yu-Gi-Oh! How the heck would I know? Do you have fake Kamashiro employee IDs? Or no, you were given access privileges, right? Someone from Kamashiro hired you. Who was it? Who brought you here? Hey, like who knows, am I right? We don't gotta answer to you. Do we? You mean to bring shame to the Saxon name? Yow. Yahoo! Word up, everyone's all here. LOLZ. It's really him, Jimiken, his air guitar to drive demons wild. Yes, I am Jimiken. Yahoo! Thank you very much, Hugo. LOLZ. What a coincidence running into you here. Such a coincidence that it rocks. LOLZ. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You're wrapped up in this too? What's going on here? Gee, what indeed? What could it be? Let me throw the same question right back at you. So, like, why are you here? LOLZ. By which I mean, is that your excuse? LOLZ. And then I freak out. LMAO. Cat, you got your tongue? I see. LOLZ. Yeah, that makes sense. Lol, lol, lol. Let me guess. You can't tell me, can you, Hugo? You pretty little thing. Okay. But any dang way, on to more important things. Let's say that I owe you pretty big for the other day, huh? As my special way of saying thank you, I'll knock you out, black and blue. How's about you be good little boys and girls, and become my new #1 fans? So story time. This was the first fight where I almost lost. I had to use up all of my items I got from the DLC. Just to stay alive, because I hadn't saved in like an hour before this fight. Okay, so Greymon is fucking useless here, because are they data types? Oh no, they're virus. Perfect. Acceleration boost then. I was all wrong. I really thought they'd be data types again. So the only two who will have a chance to defeat them are Mega Dramon and Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon being the ideal one. So I'm just going to have them both accelerate charge. Hopefully I can get an attack charge off with him. I do have it, okay. Once you get further in, you should start making it so your teams kind of mesh together. So like one has speed, one has attack, one has acceleration. That way you can power everyone up at once. What really sucks about this fight is it's kind of their speed, but it's also kind of Jimiken does some bullshit attacks, like just playing cheats. Like I guess it's the equivalent of me using items, but it's like Jimiken. Okay, this is why, because they have like a ridiculous amount of HP. But Jimiken will how do I put this? He'll do like a move where it says like give it all. It's not give it all you got, but it's like something like that, and it'll like really power up the person. Oh right, I forgot. And they can panic. That was the other bullshit part of this. At least he panics when I'm not attacking with, so that's good. So obviously try and take out one because it'll lessen the amount of shit that's going on. I can't believe how much HP they have. Mostly because it's an impossible amount. Like. That's the bullshit with hard sometimes, is that they have HP that's like impossible. Like, they'll have like 4,000 HP. It's like, you can't get that, especially in an ultimate Digimon. It's not fair. Revival Capsule, which I don't have that many of. The cool thing about Revival Capsules is if you use them, it'll bring them right back to like where they were in the spot. Like, you don't lose any speed for it, so. Let's get a speed boost up in here, because... pretty fucking important. The faster we are, the less attacks they can do. I might have to heal next time. Okay, so acceleration boost. We'll try this again. I might be able to take him out on the next try, but I'm not sure. Plus, I gotta worry about running out of SP. Oh, I hate this fight. Okay. Skill, do I heal? I should probably heal. So this is a good time to use HP spray. 1,000 HP across the board is pretty good, especially when they only have barely over 1,000. There's flame, good. Attack. So far, they haven't really gotten too bad. The one person that he confused, he killed, so that's not that bad. I don't know if status effects work on them. It might. But for the most general rule of thumb is that status effects don't work on bosses because the game is bullshit. I might as well just take that shot. Don't ever just like attack normally to try and finish bosses off, because that sliver of HP is deceptive. Oh yeah, can you feel it? So it increases attack, lowers defense, which can be helpful, but it's also something you should worry about. God, I can't wait to get to get War Greymon. Cold Flame, now he's starting to use it. I can't wait to get Metal Greymon because, or I said it again, War Greymon, because he has a defense piercing move. I'm running out of MP or SP, which is not good. So I'll use acceleration boost again. Attack boost is run off on Rex, so I gotta put that back up. And then I think next turn I'll use an SP thing so I can restore everyone's SP. Okay. This should do a lot, especially with the lower defense, but it's still going to take a while. I really need a critical is what I need. Okay, that's not good. Wasted a turn. I think I'll use the SP on Metal Greymon's turn. I could just use it now, but I should do some sort of attack. Oh, now I get it on the fucking weak attack? That's bullshit. It's progress though, so okay. I only have full. I'm alright with that. This seems like a decent time to use it. I gotta stop doing the whole, like, oh, I gotta save these items. Like, this is the time that I'm saving them for, so it's okay. Okay, the speed wore off. That's not good. Should definitely try and use another speed in. Good thing is, a lot of the beginning enemies, like the Gabumon, etc., the, like, random enemies we'll run into, a lot of them have really, they'll have, like, the boost items, which can be pretty helpful. So, definitely, if you're gonna grind, it's worth it because having all these items is pretty helpful. Especially speed and attack; those are my go-tos. He might kill him if I should heal the panic first. Do I have a panic recovery? I should have like one of each at this point. Okay. That's tough decisions I don't like making. Oh no! No! No, you son of a bitch! You ruined my charge-up attack. Ugh. Bastard. Okay. I'll use an HP spray. And then I'll cure the panic. So it looks like he does go in an order, though. It looks like he does Panic, Wisp, Can You Feel It, Cold Flame. I think there's an attack in there. And then it just repeats. So I guess if I know that... Yeah, and then he's going to do Cold Flame next. And then he's going to do, I think then he might just do Panic Wisp again. He might have dropped the regular attack. So at this point, I don't think it's worth charging up my acceleration. Just attack away, hope for the best. Skill, attack away. Genocide attack has like a high crit rate, but I've yet to see the fruits of that. Power Rex. Oh, he's got 2 moves in a row. That's not going to be good for me. Okay, good. He only has 1. Ah, just murdered him. No chance. Alright, well, if he doesn't get the XP for this, then oh well. Doesn't matter. I'd like to stay alive without using too many items. Memory up times 2. Nice. So I get 10. Alright, well, not a graceful victory, but a victory nonetheless. Oof. Say what? Hang. LOLZ on. LOLZ. What is this? What? These Digimon are hella weak. This ain't rock. It ain't fooling around either. Hold on, what? Today's been kinda... my throat is all... kinda messed up. You picking up this mess I'm putting down? Yes, of course. Bad girls, Zacks, and hackers. Which is funny because it's 2 guys and 1 girl. Alrighty, on that note, LOLZ. Huh? You should get out of here fast. I've disabled security in the surrounding area. If you go now, you should be able to get out safely. Oh, great. I've got a fucking essay to read from Kyoko now. There, I got through. Abort mission. Get out of there now. Oh, you found the case files? All the more reason to hurry and get out. Our plans were leaked to the enemy. I don't know how bad the damage is. For right now, just be careful. Alright. It's not too bad. That was the first fight where I really struggled on. The office has been in an uproar for a while now. Was everything alright? They didn't find you, did they? Frantic explaining. I see. They're probably using all this hacker business to clean things up. I doubt Kamishiro would publicly admit to being infiltrated by hackers. It'd be a huge scandal. Guessing they'll keep this under wraps. Let's return to the detective agency then. Alright. Never underestimate an opponent, I suppose. You think someone was eavesdropping? Either way, we got the data we wanted. All's well that ends well and all that. Okay, let's check out our spoils. There should be details on the illegal corporate buyout by Kamishiro in those files. There's information on the Nile Corporation as well. Here it is, the file on Mikado Yamashima. Yes, he was the lead researcher at Nile back then. Seems he was a man who took quite a lot of pride in his research. But he changed his line of work and insists he's never even heard of Kamishiro despite their having bought out his own former company. What's wrong, Kyo-chan? This is very interesting indeed. There was another lead researcher at the Nile Corporation besides Mikado Yamashina. Akima Suedo. That's creepy eyes, dressed in the black, white, and purple. Ah yes, I think I remember that guy. A misanthropist. He hated to be with other people and hardly left an impression. Why? What's he have to do with anything? I don't know the exact details, but Akemi Suedo is said to be one of the architects of the foundation of the Eden Network. Eden? Suedo was. His main research was on turning human thought into data. The avatar system that forms the backbone of Eden Virtual Reality Service brought about almost entirely because of his work. But I think that he did that while at Nile Corporation. So, say, Kyo-chan, could you let me handle this case for a bit? I never stopped thinking about it. I want to go back over it one more time, real thorough. Doing it our way. A true detective like you says so. I have no reason to deny you. Sorry, I'm going to borrow these files. Go right ahead. Say hi to my dad. Okay, see you later then. That's kind of sad, because her dad is dead. Well, there we are. A tried and true detective will continue the case. I don't see a problem. I figured we'd continue to assist with the investigation, of course. If you'll excuse me then. We all have our sorrows and our joys. I appreciate all your efforts here. This investigation involves some pretty thrilling stuff, even for a detective. You must be exhausted, body, mind, and soul. Relax for a while. I'm not tired yet. A worried client and a puzzling case are calling, and dazzling rewards await us. You're certainly in good spirits. But what I mean is that you should rest while you can. That's one of your responsibilities too, because there will always be times when the cases won't wait, and you won't be able to rest. So you should rest now while you can. Don't waste the window of opportunity. You're not convinced? You must be overflowing with energy. Alright, I've got some work to give you. A special job that only you can do. You don't mean a guinea pig for your latest caffeinated concoction. Such a rudimentary conjecture. No, you're being a test subject was the furthest from my mind. I was planning to give you a treat. My mouth stopped working for a second. Let's try to match things to your taste this time. Alright, start with, which do you prefer? Salmon roe or sea urchin? I recommend both personally. Next, I was thinking about adding in some stew. What do you think as far as ingredients go? Well, what might you like? Carrots, potatoes, beef, mushrooms, or should we just throw them all in? You got 1,000 Cyber Sleuth points. Save. Yes, and that is the end of the part. I know it's a little shorter, but goddamn if that wasn't a really well, timed part. We started off, we did the case, so it wraps up nicely. If I added any extra time to this, it would only make things seem extra long or to overstay their welcome. So, on that note, thank you for watching, and continue to watch my other stuff, etc. And I will see you on I don't know, maybe I'll do a Sunday video this week. If Carlos is over, I can show him this game and make him read all this shit instead of me. But who knows? Don't count on it. Never count on anything I say. Alright. Goodbye for now. Maybe. Mostly. Goodbye. Hey, if you liked that video, check out some of my Digimon Let's Plays. Or check out some of the other games I'm doing right now. Right now we got Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Fantasy X, other game that people don't watch. But yeah, check them out. If you think you liked me in the Digimon video, I'm sure you'd like me just as much in the game. Maybe you don't like so much. Maybe I could be what makes you like it.